Life is not just about the things we choose to do, but also about the things we choose not to do. Smart people have a unique ability to recognize the power of saying no. It's not about avoiding hard work or responsibility. It's about being intentional with your time, energy, and focus. They know that certain habits, thoughts, and behaviors can derail their progress, compromise their peace, and prevent them from reaching their highest potential. What if you could learn to avoid the common mistakes that hold so many people back from happiness and success? Imagine freeing yourself from the distractions, frustrations, and stress that come from doing things that don't serve you. This is exactly what the most intelligent, successful people in the world do every day. They don't waste time on comparison, succumb to emotional decision-making, or try to please everyone around them. Instead, they prioritize what truly matters, protecting their time and mental energy for things that lead to growth, happiness, and lasting prosperity. In this section, we explore the 7 things smart people always avoid, 7 key habits that can make the difference between a life full of struggle and a life filled with ease and abundance. These habits are not about denying yourself, but rather about creating space for the things that truly enrich your life, meaningful relationships, personal growth, and achieving your dreams. Each of these 7 habits is backed by powerful real-life examples, stories of individuals who achieved greatness by learning to avoid these behaviors. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are actionable insights that you can apply today to start transforming your own life. By saying no to these 7 things, you'll learn how to reclaim your time, prioritize your well-being, and embrace a life of balance and fulfillment. Ready to find out which 7 habits are holding you back? Let's dive in and uncover the path to a smarter, happier, and more successful you. 7 things smart people never do. The secrets to a happy, prosperous life. Have you ever wondered what sets highly successful and fulfilled individuals apart from the rest? It's not just what they do, it's what they don't do that makes the difference. Smart people recognize that life is too precious to waste on actions that drain energy, time, and opportunities for growth. Instead, they master the art of saying no to habits and behaviors that sabotage happiness, health, and success. This guide unveils the 7 key things smart people avoid, not as a rigid rulebook, but as a compass guiding you toward a more intentional, joyful, and meaningful life. You'll discover why comparison is the thief of joy, how letting emotions dictate decisions can derail your plans, and why trying to please everyone ultimately leaves you feeling empty and unfulfilled. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are practical truths backed by real-life examples and stories of individuals who have transformed their lives by avoiding these pitfalls. For instance, have you ever felt the weight of trying to meet everyone's expectations? Or spent sleepless nights agonizing over decisions made in the heat of the moment? Imagine the freedom of breaking free from these cycles. Through each habit we discuss, you'll see how choosing differently can open doors to happiness, balance, and abundance. What's more, this isn't just about avoiding failure. It's about creating space for the things that truly matter: personal growth, meaningful relationships, financial stability, and peace of mind. By the end of this exploration, you'll have actionable insights to apply in your own life, simple shifts that can yield extraordinary results. So, are you ready to uncover the behaviors you need to leave behind to become your smartest, happiest, and most successful self? Let's dive in and take the first step toward a brighter future. Remember, sometimes it's not about doing more, it's about knowing what not to do. Why doing nothing and thinking nothing matter? In a world that constantly pushes us to be active, productive, and always on, the concepts of stillness and thinking nothing may seem foreign, even unproductive. However, these practices offer profound benefits that go beyond relaxation. They allow us to tap into our full potential and find greater clarity, creativity, and peace. When we stop doing, we open up space for deeper reflection and personal growth. When we stop thinking, we let go of the mental clutter that clouds our judgment and creativity. Both practices offer us the opportunity to reset, reframe, and renew. Ultimately, the art of doing nothing and thinking nothing isn't about avoiding work or responsibility. It's about creating space. In stillness and emptiness, we connect more deeply with our true selves and the present moment. By embracing these practices, we create the conditions for deeper wisdom, stronger relationships, and a more fulfilled life. The next time you find yourself overwhelmed or stressed, remember the power of doing nothing and thinking nothing. Allow yourself to step back, disconnect, and let your mind and body rest. It may seem like a small act, but the impact it can have on your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being is immeasurable. The art of doing nothing and thinking nothing, a path to clarity and inner peace. In a society that thrives on constant activity, productivity, and noise, the idea of doing nothing or thinking nothing can seem counterintuitive, even detrimental. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of stillness and mental emptiness that some of the most profound transformations occur. The principles of doing nothing and thinking nothing, rooted in ancient spiritual traditions, offer a counterbalance to the relentless demands of modern life, providing a pathway to peace, clarity, and personal growth. The importance of doing nothing, embracing stillness for mental clarity. In the Western world, doing nothing is often associated with laziness, inefficiency, or the lack of ambition. We are taught to constantly strive, achieve, and fill every moment with some form of action or productivity. But in the quietude of stillness, profound insights and mental rejuvenation occur. In many Eastern philosophies, including Buddhism and Taoism, stillness is not seen as a lack of action but as a powerful and necessary practice that allows for the cultivation of mindfulness, wisdom, and presence. To do nothing is to let go of the relentless need to always be doing something, whether it is working, achieving, or filling time with distractions. In essence, doing nothing is about allowing ourselves to exist in the present moment, without expectations, without judgments, and without the need to fill every second with purpose. It is about being rather than doing. In Buddhism, there is a practice known as zazen, or seated meditation, where the practitioner sits in stillness without any intention other than to simply be. This is not a passive state of doing nothing, but an active engagement with the present moment. Zazen allows individuals to experience stillness at a deeper level, without distraction or ambition. It is in these moments that practitioners report feeling a deeper connection with their inner selves, their surroundings, and the world around them. For example, in the daily life of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Vietnamese Buddhist monk, stillness and mindfulness are central. He often encourages his followers to take mindful pauses throughout their day, to simply stop, breathe, and be aware of their surroundings. This practice of mindfulness, in which one does nothing but in a highly conscious and focused way, has been shown to reduce stress, enhance concentration, and improve emotional regulation. Thich Nhat Hanh teaches that doing nothing, when practiced mindfully, becomes a gateway to greater insight and understanding. When we learn to stop and do nothing, we create the space for our thoughts and emotions to settle, much like stirring a muddy pond until the silt settles at the bottom. This stillness allows for clarity to emerge, and we can often return to our tasks or challenges with a renewed sense of purpose and creativity. By making space for nothing, we allow our minds to rejuvenate and our spirits to reconnect with what truly matters. The art of thinking nothing, meditation, and emptiness. While doing nothing can be seen as the physical stillness of the body, thinking nothing is a mental discipline that involves quieting the mind. This is perhaps one of the most difficult aspects of modern life, training the mind to stop its constant flow of thoughts, worries, and judgments. However, meditation, specifically the practice of emptying the mind, offers a way to experience peace and clarity beyond the tumultuous chatter of our thoughts. Meditation, particularly in traditions like Zen Buddhism and Tibetan Buddhism, is not about trying to completely erase thoughts from the mind. This would be an impossible feat, rather. Meditation is the practice of observing thoughts as they arise and allowing them to pass without getting attached to them. It is about being aware of the space between thoughts, where the mind is clear and at ease. In these moments of mental emptiness, we find the freedom to experience the present moment without distraction, judgment, or the compulsive need to think. In Zen meditation, also known as Zazen, the practitioner is encouraged to simply observe the breath, returning to the present moment when the mind begins to wander. The practice teaches the individual to recognize that thoughts are transient and impermanent. They come and go, but the space between them, the stillness of the mind, remains constant. This is the practice of thinking nothing, or allowing the mind to exist in a state of emptiness, free from the endless barrage of thoughts and distractions. An example of the power of thinking nothing can be found in the life of Sakyong Mipham, a Tibetan Buddhist leader and teacher. Mipham teaches that meditation is not about eliminating thoughts, but rather about cultivating an awareness of the thoughts that arise and letting them pass without judgment. He shares how meditation has helped him to cultivate mental clarity, emotional resilience, and a deep sense of peace, even in the face of challenging circumstances. His teachings on emptiness encourage practitioners to experience the present moment without the burden of past regrets or future anxieties. The practice of thinking nothing through meditation allows individuals to step back from the clutter of their thoughts and emotions, providing a mental reset. In these moments of emptiness, we can experience a sense of liberation from the pressure of our own thoughts and the world around us. Meditation creates a mental space where we can realign with our true selves, gain clarity on our life path, and move forward with greater awareness and purpose. The benefits of doing nothing and thinking nothing in daily life. The power of doing nothing and thinking nothing is not just confined to meditation or spiritual practices. These principles have practical applications in daily life, offering profound benefits for our mental health, emotional well-being, and overall productivity. Mental clarity and focus. Taking time to do nothing and allowing the mind to rest provides an opportunity for mental clarity. Just as physical rest is essential for the body, mental rest is crucial for the mind. Doing nothing gives the brain the chance to reset, enhancing focus and attention when we return to our tasks. Many successful individuals, such as Albert Einstein, are known to have taken time away from their work to do nothing, allowing their minds to wander. Einstein famously said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning," which suggests that moments of stillness can open the door to profound insights. Emotional resilience. The art of thinking nothing through meditation helps us build emotional resilience. By detaching from the endless stream of thoughts and emotions that can overwhelm us, we learn to respond to challenges with greater calm and wisdom. Practicing stillness and emptiness can help individuals cope with stress, anxiety, and difficult emotions, allowing them to approach life with a balanced and clear mind. Creativity and innovation. Doing nothing and thinking nothing can also unlock creativity. The practice of stillness allows the mind to wander freely, giving space for new ideas and insights to emerge. Some of the greatest innovations in history, such as the theory of relativity, came from moments of quiet reflection and mental wandering. Nikola Tesla was known to take long walks and allow his mind to wander, during which he would often come up with his most groundbreaking ideas. Enhanced decision-making. By quieting the mind and allowing for moments of emptiness, we become better equipped to make decisions with clarity and wisdom. Instead of reacting impulsively to challenges, we can take the time to reflect, assess, and respond thoughtfully. The practice of meditation and stillness helps us gain perspective and make decisions that align with our values and long-term goals. The path to inner peace. In a world that constantly demands more of us, learning the art of doing nothing and thinking nothing can be a powerful antidote to stress, overwhelm, and burnout. By embracing moments of stillness and mental emptiness, we create the space for deeper reflection, clarity, and connection with our true selves. Through meditation, we cultivate a calm and clear mind that is free from the constant noise of thoughts, allowing us to live more mindfully, with greater intention and purpose. The practices of stillness and emptiness may seem counterproductive in a society that values action and achievement, but in reality, they are essential tools for achieving lasting happiness, creativity, and wisdom. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can foster greater mental health, emotional well-being, and personal growth. The power of doing nothing and thinking nothing is not about abandoning responsibility or neglecting our goals. Rather, it is about creating the space to live more fully, with greater awareness and inner peace. The harmful effects of constant thinking and lack of stillness in life. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with information, tasks, and obligations, all of which demand our attention and mental energy. The culture of constant hustle has led many people to believe that success and fulfillment come from being perpetually busy and constantly engaged in thought. However, what is often overlooked is the profound negative impact that constant thinking and a lack of stillness can have on our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. When we fail to create moments of quietude, when our minds are perpetually active and filled with thoughts, we risk creating a range of detrimental effects that can interfere with our ability to lead a balanced, meaningful life. Let's explore some of these consequences in greater detail. 1. Mental overload and stress. One of the most immediate effects of constantly thinking without pause is mental overload. The human brain is not designed to be in a constant state of high activity. Just like Banda Noi. Hey, Viet Teep. 2 of 2. ChatGPT da Noi. ChatGPT. And create moments of stillness, they are at risk of losing touch with their own well-being and sense of purpose. 3. Impaired decision-making. Constant thinking and overanalyzing can also lead to poor decision-making. When we are overwhelmed with thoughts and concerns, it becomes increasingly difficult to see things clearly and make sound choices. The mind, in its attempt to manage a multitude of worries and possibilities, becomes cluttered and distracted. This state of mental clutter often results in paralysis by analysis, where we become so caught up in overthinking that we delay or avoid making decisions altogether. Instead of making confident, timely choices, we may end up dithering, doubting ourselves, or acting impulsively without considering the long-term consequences. By not allowing ourselves to pause, reflect, and clear our minds, we lose the clarity needed for effective decision-making. An example of this can be seen in professional environments, where individuals who are overwhelmed by their thoughts may hesitate to make business decisions, leading to missed opportunities. On the personal front, people who overthink every detail of their lives, whether it's relationships, career choices, or financial decisions, often feel stuck or uncertain. The more they think, the less they act. 4. Decreased creativity and innovation. Ironically, when we are constantly thinking, we often stifle our creativity. While it may seem counterintuitive, true creative breakthroughs often come in moments of stillness and relaxation. When the mind is too busy, it lacks the space to process information in novel ways or come up with fresh ideas. Think about how often we come up with our best ideas when we're not actively trying to solve a problem, while taking a walk, showering, or during meditation. These moments of quiet allow our subconscious minds to work without interference, often leading to unexpected solutions and innovative ideas. On the other hand, when we are continuously filled with thoughts, especially stress-induced thoughts, our creativity becomes blocked. The mind, constantly occupied by worries and plans, lacks the mental space needed to make connections between seemingly unrelated ideas. In essence, the art of being still allows us to tap into our inner creativity, fostering innovation and problem-solving in a way that constant thought cannot.